Welcome to Extreme Metal Television, day number 3, 70,000 tons of metal, and I'm here with
Krull of Atrocity and Leaves Eyes.
So Alex, tell us a little bit about Atrocity.
Right, that's a long story. We formed in 1985, and we started as a extreme death metal band, and but we spread out the musical style very much. Actually, from the beginning, we were a quite different band, having technical elements in the songs, and Hallucinations, the first album of Atrocity, was called the first techno death metal album ever. So we were different. From there we did a lot of stuff. We combined our music with several elements from, let's say, darker stuff like gothic or whatever. Electro project we did with a band called Dasich, like the first time a dark wave band comes together with a metal band. It was all back in the 90s, and we did even do an acoustic album or half acoustic album with my sister Yasmin with female vocals within the death metal band. That was quite unusual back in '94. So we did a lot of stuff because we don't see borders within our musical journey, let's say. We are on a ship here, so we exploring shores and we exploring new musical territories. But we are back with a brutal one. Occult is the start of a trilogy, which is combining the brutality of metal with the epicness of an orchestra and choir and horror-sounding soundscapes. So that music-wise, and lyrical concept is also quite strong and connected to the mysteries of the world.
So tell us a little bit about what is it like working full time? I mean, in two bands. I mean, Atrocity and Leaves Eyes. What's that like?
Yeah, and I'm also on top a producer. I have Master Sound Studio and doing other stuff and producing other albums as well. Yeah, it's like a little bit like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde with the bands. Leaves Eyes is another vibe. It's another type of music, and it's really cool actually that we have the chance to do both bands, because as a musician or an artist you want to be creative. That's why we were really crazy with Atrocity sometimes. For some people, they couldn't follow the footsteps of the band in a way, because we did something like Work 80, that we were turning 80s classics into Atrocity metal songs like Shout and Wild Boys and stuff like that. And then they were like, what the fuck is Atrocity? What the hell are they doing? Yeah, it was just a crazy idea, but it turned out a very big success.
Right, so what is the latest for Atrocity? I mean, what is happening right after 70,000 tons of metal when it comes to Atrocity?
Yeah, well, we actually in the middle of a world tour. We started in Europe, then we went to Asia, China, Taiwan, Thailand. Then we went to ice cold Russia. After Thailand, it was quite amazing. 50 degrees in between. Yeah. Russia minus 15, Thailand 35. Wow. So actually we are now here on the boats, and we played Puerto Rico. After that, we're gonna go to the States and Canada. So that will be also quite funny. Caribbean weather and then Canadian winter. So it's amazing that we have the opportunity now to play around the globe. We will return to Europe, playing the second leg of the European tour and festivals, And also we work already on the second part of the Occults trilogy.
Hello everybody, I'm Lieve Christine from Lieve's Eyes and you are watching Extreme Metal Television. Rock on!
I'm Here, I play guitar and sing in Týr.
Guns, bass.
So you've put out 7 albums in the last 9 years. How would you say that the music's changed or been influenced over the last close to 10 years?
It's suited more for everybody, I guess. It's getting less progressive.
Less Okay, less progressive.
Yeah, faster, less doomy also.
Okay.
Maybe a bit more modern, Scandinavian sounding.
We on purpose try to make it more listening friendly, I guess, for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you describe your new album to someone who hasn't heard it yet but had?
Oh man, it's the coolest album ever. Don't you have it? You should. I would start something like that.
Okay. Good marketing, definitely good marketing. What's the subject matter that this is primarily focused on? I know you guys have a very Norse.
Yeah, well, it's the subject's taken from mythology. It's about a guy who wants to. It's pornography.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prevalent language of the songs that you guys sing in.
It's English.
And why did you choose English over your native language?
I suppose it sort of has become the language of metal over the years, and I thought at least to begin with that singing only in Faroese would put a lot of people off. I'm still not sure if it would, but at the moment we have maybe, I don't know, 2 out of 10 songs in a language other than English.
Fans like to sing along, for sure.
Yeah. But they sing along even in Faroese.
Okay.
Although they fail miserably at it.
What does your typical writing process look like when you're recording a song or even your past album?
We sort of make ideas on our own, come up with sort of the general idea for a song, then we work on it together, and also when we go to studio, we sort of finalize the whole thing, write the lyrics, make all the vocal harmonies. So it's a very long process, I guess.
Going to be coming out with another album or starting on another album after this tour, or are you going to be taking a little bit of a breather?
I think we have plenty of breathers in this band.
Yeah.
No, I think we have a lot of ideas lying around already, just waiting to be worked on.
You should hurry up.
Yeah.